Just look around. Our world is a masterpiece, but it's getting more and more fragile day by day. It develops cracks, and these cracks are the issues of utmost importance that, in my opinion, should be taken into thorough consideration within the International Forum of Young Leaders. As a sociologist, I tried to look at the global picture within the prism of so-called sociological imagination, which allowed me to work out a special concept that will let us understand what's going on in the world in a systematic way, so to say. The first block that I worked out is the health problems, while the second one is the SOS problems. HELP stands for hunger, ecology, lifespan, and poverty, and SOS comprise the problems as social fluctuations, overpopulation, and safety and security. So why are these problems so important? Why should they be taken into consideration within the forum? The problem of hunger is really striking. According to the United Nations statistics, almost 795 million people all over the world are estimated to be undernourished. And this is a huge problem. Almost 1 billion people in the world have to survive on less than $1 a day. These people simply do not have access to basic needs. They do not have water. They do not have the soils to cultivate. They do not have sanitarity. How come? Ecology is in danger, and is closely connected to our economical capacity, to our economical activity. The more resources we spend, the more we consume, the less fresh air we get and fresh water we drink. And these appalling trends result in disastrous consequences. Among them are acid rains, global warming, and a lot more. All these issues are closely intertwined, and actually they shorten the lifespan of many people in many countries, especially in the developing ones. As I said earlier, in the SOS problematic paradigm, S stands for safety and security, and this is a hot potato issue nowadays. First of all, due to uncontrolled immigrational flows, terrorism, and cybercrimes, and it has great influence over the problem of overpopulation. In the countries with uncontrolled birth rates, it is important to install new measures. These measures should be taken as fast as possible. For example, new educational systems could be installed, or some tax concessions should be made for some families or states, and of course, sexual education. All this leads to social fluctuations we have to undergo and we have to adapt to. So the structure of society is altering at an ever-pestering pace due to globalization and other aspects. So we are to understand these trends and to make the difference that will work for the future and for the present, that will work for us. All these issues are vital, and if we don't discuss them, if we don't raise the topic, and what's most important, if we don't find decisions to these problems, it may lead to fatal consequences for us. That's why it is of utmost importance to raise the issues within the International Forum of Young Leaders. Speaking about myself, I wish to bring to this forum my experience of being a sociologist and studying at the University of International Relations in Moscow. I wish to bring to this forum my experience of being a journalist for a political channel in Russian parliament. And what's most important, I wish to bring to this forum my experience of being a leader, by nature and by action. They say, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. But today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself. So friends, let's change ourselves first, so that the world could be a better